the simple things in life. Either it does or doesn't feel right. It's the simple things in life. Come on, baby, let's ride.
Hey guys, so I am 11:30. I'm headed to get to vote. I'm very dizzy. Probably shouldn't be driving, but I can't wait for my husband to go take Easter to the doctor and come back, because I really need to take my migraine medicine. And when I take it, I'm so drowsy. And like yesterday, I was like sleep off and on pretty much, till like 7, 8 o'clock. And I don't want to miss the opportunity to get to vote. My dad was a World War II veteran. And, it's just too many people fought too hard and died. And I don't care if I'm sick and don't feel good, I'm going to go vote. So I'm just trying to get it out of the way. So therefore, I'm making the sacrifice to just go now, to get it done. It's really cloudy, so I'm hoping the rain holds off. I don't even know if it's supposed to rain. It just looks like it's gonna rain. So the hubby rubbed me down really good with some more pain cream. I'm out of breath. He rubbed my, the shoulder and neck area and my shoulder blade where I really couldn't reach. When I get back, I'm going to put some on my back. And then I'm going to take my other nausea pill in the migraine medicine. One thing I've noticed since coming home, my words do not come out like they did before. Because every time I had to read these sentences for the nurses to make sure you're good, you can comprehend what you're reading. Then I had to tell them what pictures I saw and stuff like that, and I did it with no problems. But I'm starting to have more difficulty trying to read, and I'm dropping things and knocking things over, and I'm getting aggravated. And I'm trying to be patient, and it's just so frustrating. So I'll come back. Short, sweet, and to the point, and I got my sticker. This is the weirdest. I don't know how to get out of this one. So our local polls are at our fairground, but you can't even see where I don't even know. The light to get back out, so I'm gonna have to go down and turn around. But yes, she's like, do you want a sticker? I said, yes, I do. So excited. It's on vertically, but hey, it's on. So tired. I'm just thankful that it's a minute up the street and it was nobody hardly in there. Well, I didn't even wait. I went in, I signed it, and signed right in and went straight to the table. No wait. That's my kind of place. That's currently what I'm doing. I'm finna get back to this house and take this medicine, lay my behind down. Those pinto beans and smoked ham hocks, when I tell y'all, those gave me life. They were so good. But let me get off of here because I'm almost pulling into the subdivision, and I'll come back. Hopefully this medicine will work, because feeling your face being numb 24/7 and this phone to be so little feels like it weighs 50 freaking pounds, which is crazy. Hey guys, happy Thursday. So I'm currently heading to my primary care doctor. I already have this appointment to discuss the numbness in my face, but now it's turned into a hospital follow-up, and I need to get my refills and a referral to the neurologist. I'm driving, which I probably shouldn't have, because my vision is pretty bad. It's really cloudy, like my vision. It's cloudy outside and it's cloudy in my vision. I took my migraine medicine yesterday once, I think, but I didn't take it last night because I wanted to see how my symptoms would be. And I tossed and turned all last night. My head was hurting, but more so the numbness was more intense. The pulling, the slurred was really bad. Like, I didn't hardly get any sleep. The arm issues, like, I don't know what's going, like, it's bad. So, the doctor needs to give me a neurology referral, because I already have a neurologist, but they couldn't see me till October, and they said that he would have to send the records for me to get a sooner appointment. 2, I have to get my my Lupus meds, because it's time for them to be refilled, and my stupid old rheumatologist will not refill them, even though she's supposed to treat me for 30 days. She won't give me my refills. So therefore, I'm working on a complaint for the board. And she will not fax the request so I can get my records. So that's second part of the complaint. She's messing with the wrong one. And I'm going to make a eye doctor appointment, because I scheduled an eye doctor appointment I think 3 times, and I had to cancel each time. Because I had started having like blurred vision way before the numbness, like months ago, and I just kept putting it off, because something would come up, and I would just didn't feel good, didn't feel like I needed to go. So yeah, so it's just been crazy. But I know my husband is like super tired, and I know he's like kind of stressed, but he's not saying it. His blood pressure is high, and I really didn't want to bother him this morning, because Easter has a hair appointment at 2, and then he has a sleep study tonight at 8:30 that he has to be at. So I was trying to like let him rest, and that's why I didn't want to like ask him to take me. And I know he would have taken me, but I just didn't want to bother him. And I just don't have anybody else that I could have asked without asking my brother to take off work and drive an hour from Alabama to take me. So it is what it is. But let me save my phone memory and I'll come back. Hey guys, so I'm done at the doctor. He literally spent over an hour with me, which I'm so thankful. I did not record because I had notes on my phone. In order for me to remember what was going on, I had to focus. So I'm truly thankful, because he's a good doctor. At first, I was kind of skeptical when I started with him, because he would always say he didn't really know a lot about lupus because it was so complicated, and I kind of would be frustrated because I didn't feel like he wanted to know about lupus. But he truly does he knows about lupus, but what he kind of was like, it was just such a complicated disease, which it is. So pretty much, after explaining everything that I've been through with the hospital and everything, he doesn't feel I have complex migraine. He feels it's my lupus. Something's going on with my lupus. He feels that I do not need to be on the Topamax, which they were giving me that from the hospital for prophylactic to help prevent the migraines. He's like, I don't feel like they're migraines that you're having. Is something else, maybe vascular related with the headaches. He said, because what you're describing are not normal migraines. And I said, well, I was telling them that it didn't feel like a migraine, but they kept telling me that it was. And I told them that it didn't feel like my normal migraines. But the doctors would not listen. So I was telling him, like, you know, I said, while I was in the hospital, I did not have, I wasn't having speech issues, but now I am. And he said that was the side effect from the Topamax. So we stopped the Topamax because he said that causes speech issues, your food to taste different. So I told him, yeah, stop it. I don't want to be on something that's going to make me worse. And when you can't get your words out, that's like scarier than what you're already going through. So we stopped that. He's going to get me into my neurologist to try to see what the heck is going on. Hopefully I can get in with the new rheumatologist ASAP. He feels it's something vascular that's due to my lupus. Now it makes me go back to the Brain on Fire movie, now that I think about it. And like I told him, that my inflammation markers were very elevated with my lupus, which the rheumatologist never even to this day called me about, which they have been creeping up the last few months. And I just talked to Michael, and, you know, because he was like, what did the doctor say? And now that I think about it, my last Benlysta was in June. My symptoms started in July with this numbness and tingling and all of this stuff. That's when it started. And that's when my body went haywire, is when I stopped the Benlysta. So I don't know if it's because my body is, you know, it's not in my system. It was getting out of my system, or is it damage from the Benlysta, or is it, I don't know, y'all. It's just not a good thing right now. And my body, you would think being off of something now for 2 months that you would be okay. And in turn, I'm not okay. I'm having a hard time. So in the office, I'm sitting there and I'm telling him, I said, see, while I'm talking to you, my hands are literally, they were so red and swollen. You know how, like, if you cut your circulation off, like squeezing your finger, your hand. And I showed him, he said, that is freaking crazy. Like, my hands are so red and swollen, like it was no blood flow getting to them. And I said, see, that's how my face feels. That's how my head feels. My entire body feels numb and tingly right now. And he said, that's not normal. And he said, that's not complex migraine. And I said, my head hurts. I said, but it's not a migraine hurt. And he was like, do not take any more Fioricet, because he said that is very addictive. And he was like, when was the last time you had a migraine? I said, you know what? I said, I don't know, maybe 3 months ago. I said, I don't get migraines bad like I used to. I said the last time, I said honestly, like, I don't get, when I get them, I may not even have to take my medicine. I said, you want to be honest? I said, my medicine was expired. It had expired for 2017, and I didn't even realize it until my husband brought my bottle up to the brought it up to the hospital that it had expired in 2017. Like, I told him I used to get migraines every week when I was before a lupus diagnosis and when I was still having a menstrual. I said, but I very rarely get them now. And I said, when I was getting them and I would take my Fiorcet, they would be gone within an hour. And I said, I knew this wasn't a migraine because when I took the medicine, it didn't go away. And he was like, complex migraines normally only last 3 days tops, which I know some people say that their complex migraines lasted for 15 days. And I'm not saying that that's not true. But he said the normal ones don't normally last that long. You can have some residual side effects that may last a little longer. He said he's had some people that have went blind, had paralyzation and stuff like that. But he's saying, listening to my symptoms, he said it sounded more of some vascular stroke issue that could have occurred. But of course, that should have shown up on the MRI or the MRA, which that did not show up. Hey guys, happy Friday. I look like crap. I feel like crap. This is my second time getting out today. The hubby got me out earlier to just get me out of the house. About an hour. Went into the post office and to the bank and stuff, into the dollar store, and then I came home and pretty much have been in bed. I took a nap. I just really don't feel good. My head hurts so bad, and I don't know what to do because the doctor stopped the Topamax yesterday and said he wouldn't suggest that I take the Fiorcet because of it being pretty addictive and it causes rebound headaches. So he recommended that I take like a leave, and so I picked that up today. And it did nothing. I don't know what else to do or take because my pain medicine does not work. I've been trying to make myself drink as much fluids as I possibly can. That doesn't work. I mean, I'm so sick to my stomach. I'm doing the CellCept, the 2,000 milligrams a day. I'm just at a point, I don't know what else to do, guys. Like, my head is hurting so bad, and I'm so dizzy right now that I really want to cry. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just over it. So currently I'm heading to Walmart because I was supposed to make turkey spaghetti for my cousin that had the stroke before I went into the hospital. My husband had got everything, and of course then I got sick, so of course everything went in the freezer. Well, the turkey meat did. So now I'm actually cooking it, and we don't have bell peppers and stuff like that, so I'm going to Walmart to get the bell peppers. And my husband, he's so tired, and he's just like, what are we gonna eat tonight? And I was just like, I'm gonna make the spaghetti, because he brought like a family size, which he was like, well, I thought that was for your cousin. I was like, she's in the hospital, there's no refrigerator, so she's one person, so she's only getting a little small like Tupperware thing, so it's not like she can eat a whole bunch. But everything is gonna, whatever it is, gonna be easy because I don't have the strength to stand up. My niece's birthday is today. She turned 6. We were supposed to go over to see her, but that did not happen because Tia does not feel good. And at one point today, I was like, got out of the shower, and I kept telling him, I was like, I just don't feel right. and I took my oxygen, and it was in the 70s. And he was like, you really want to go somewhere? He's like, you need to go your butt to bed. That's what you need to do. So I'm just at the point, I'm going to have to call the lung doctor and say, look, I know you said this whole asthma thing, but I'm not saying I don't have asthma. But if you're telling me that my PFT numbers definitely say I have pulmonary hypertension, and you don't trust the doctors here in my area, and that I need to go somewhere else to be tested for exercise-induced pulmonary hypertension, then that's what the heck we got to do. Because I can't keep pushing myself, and my lungs and my heart or whatever is getting weaker every day because we don't know what's wrong. And he was saying that I could have taken certain like blood pressure medicine, but my blood pressure is already low, and that would risk my, blood pressure bottoming out. But you'll see that in the video. It's edited. I just hadn't released it. It's just a struggle, y'all, to even get the strength to release a video that's sitting there to be released. And that's sad. So let me go into Walmart, and I will come back in a minute.